gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh yeah, it is my bitch.
Remember, the ball must travel 10 yards. It's loose. Mud Dogs football.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Game Time Brian says, rise and grind. Rise from the ashes. Rise. Good morning, everybody. Twiz. Linda. And I'll get the two shirts together later tonight. Get them out tomorrow for Mark Hutchton and Bobby Babinski. I'll pick one good for you, Mark. Bobby, you're getting the Eagle Green. I know, Mark, don't want the Eagle Green. I'll pick one good for you, bro. That's what I'll do. So, that being said, good morning, good morning. Kind of a ho-hum game last night. Definitely a ho-hum Jets game. I think we all kind of predicted the Jets were going to win that one. The Patriots kind of been doing it with mirrors. There's been a lot of teams that got off to good starts. I don't necessarily think are going to be very good. I'm going with the iced coffee protein shake mocha latte. 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. One gram of sugar. Not bad. I'm not dieting, but I'm just trying to watch what I'm doing here. I did have 1 cup of coffee. I got my energy drink in the bag, so we'll be good to go. I need to start getting back to the gym. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Friday. Today's Friday. Not many people on the road. What's going on, man? My allergies are in rare form. I just took an allergy pill. Trying to get ahead of it. So allergies are bad. They're bad. My solar's not working. I see I got no all zeros on my solar. I'm wondering why my go online, my bill's through the roof. It's 'cause there's no solar, so it's not going to call the solar company. But I got that going for me. But anyway, not much to talk about today. But it is Friday for all you folks. It's my Thursday. I work tomorrow, so no shows tonight, but tomorrow we got shows. They're just hammering the Eagles. Let's just peek in, see what they're talking about. They're probably talking about the Phillies debacle against the Mets.
What, sane world anybody would choose to do so. By the way, Beat the Hammer, brought to you by First Trust Bank, the largest family-owned commercial bank in our region. Founded in South Philadelphia in 1934, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. With an official record of 260 and 41 as I go for 261. We play a little game we call Beat the Hammer.
Not listening to Pete the Hammer, but they've been hammering the Eagles, so it'll be interesting. A very interesting week. There's not an Eagle fan that I've talked to all week that thinks that we have a chance against the Ravens. So if we beat the Ravens, it's probably going to be, they really must not be good. So get ready, everybody. When Dallas beats the Ravens on Sunday, it'll be a built-in excuse as to what the issue is. So just get ready. As far as the Eagles, you got your work cut out for you. Vic Fangio has come out. Fangio has spoken. He's not in a cave like Lord Vaughn. Fangio has spoken and says he needs to do a better job. Him and Zimmer are like in lockstep with each other. I need to do a better job. I need to do a better job. I need to do a better job. Yeah, we all need to do a better job. But Vic Fangio, I don't know what he can really do. Just what the Eagles need is their players to play up to their potential. Jalen Carter needs to be Jalen Carter. Jordan Davis needs to be some semblance of Jordan Davis. The problem is your linebackers aren't great. So if your D tackles aren't really good, they're going to get exposed. Not to mention the secondary. You got old man Slay on one side. Then you have Kenyon Mitchell, who I really like, but no corner can cover for an extended period of time. So that seems to be the issue with the Eagles. When you look at the Dallas Cowboys, they have 3 techniques, okay? You have an older Linval Joseph who's not going to get blown off the ball. He's not going to get much penetration. Jordan Phillips, clearly they weren't happy with. I did mention that the compensation for Jordan Phillips differs from a 6 to a 7, basically. I think it could be better with playing time. So maybe that's part of it. He's not looking great, so sit his ass for a few weeks. But put it in the comments. I was watching Girls Talk, or listening to Girls Talk, Boys Talk yesterday on Cowboys podcast, and they were like, Watkins isn't eligible to play for 3 weeks. I'm like, why? Unless he's hurt. Why would you do that move? You need bodies. But I totally expect Dallas to slide Golston into the D tackle. He's probably the biggest body in there. So, I think you're going to see Mozzie Smith, Osa, Linval Joseph, Golston. You're going to see mainly those 4 coming from the D tackle. I also think you're going to see Marshawn Nealon getting some work at the D tackle, sliding in on certain pass downs. But they need to be looking for a veteran, solid, not a guy who's on the street. Dallas needs a solid defensive tackle to come in and to play the 1 tech. That's what they need. Mozzie's really not a 1 tech, people. He's really not. He's too light in the ass. He just is. He's not that big of a guy. So, which is more concerning about Mozzie, because he's not that big of a guy, but yet still is slow off the ball. That's his problem. He's slow off the ball. He doesn't have that burst off the snap. So, I don't know. Just by bringing up Mozzie's name, I'm going to get a half dozen Mozzie stinks in the comments, which I will get to. Sorry, it was a late night. I did not get to the comments this morning. But yeah, so that's kind of where I see it. Everything, once you don't get pressure, and then our edge rushers, get stoned. They're really hammering Micah Parsons last night on the Zoom call. Everybody's hammering Micah. You know what it is? Stop talking about the money and start producing on the field. You're a very good player, but not very consistent to be asking for top money. That's got to stop, man. You're still going to be rich. You're still going to make a lot of money. There's nothing against it. There's nothing wrong with it. But talking about highest paid, go out and be effing consistent, Micah. It's not you, but when you come out and make those statements, it is you. That's the problem. When you make blanket statements, and then you'll come out and have a great game and go, oh man, there's our Micah. You got to do it every week if you want that kind of money. Just like Dak Prescott. I'm not upset that they signed him, but you got to hit that pass. If Derek Carr could hit that pass to Rashid Shaheed, it's the same pass that you had for CeeDee Lamb that you overthrew. Was it CD? Put it in the comments. It was in the first quarter. $60 million man, make the pass. At least make it close. You overthrow him by 10 yards. Can't do it. It's hard. You're making too much money. You have to make that pass. Again, this is what happens. And people will make excuses for it. That's what... People don't hate Dak Prescott. I sure as heck don't. I'm happy they brought him back. But if you're asking me, that was a disappointment. Would we have won the game? No. We couldn't stop anybody. But I would sleep a little better knowing my quarterback's connecting on those passes. He can do it. We've all seen it. But it just seems like in the time where you need your quarterback to make a play, it never happens. That's all. But the saying about Dak, that was a total team like, excuse me, like the playoff game. Everybody seems to be driving nice this morning, everybody. Just a little road update. Everybody seems to be. And we're making great time. I left a couple minutes early. No backups. I left later today than I did yesterday, and I'll probably make it on time. I think I left 4 minutes early yesterday. And it still was late. So, but anyway, circling back, Vinny. You know, it's interesting, very interesting. This game is pivotal. I think this game is pivotal. If Dallas wins this game, I think it turns, not that we're going to go on some long winning streak, but I think it turns to the positive, where we could very well be 3-1 and throw a wrench in all the negativity, especially from other teams' fans. If we lose, then we are flirting with that 2-5. I'm just letting everybody know, because then we'll be 1-2. You beat the Giants, or 2-2. Okay, remember I had them 3-3 at the bye week, and then I believe you play Detroit right before the bye week. I think you got at Giants and at another team, and then you play Detroit at home. If we're 3-3 at the bye week, fine. But if we could be 4-2 at the bye week, we are cooking with gas. You got to get to 4-2 before the bye week. If that's the case, then and I had us at 3-3, still winning 10 games. If we're 4-2, we could lose one of those games I thought we would win later on in the season. Still get to that 10 win mark, which should get you in the playoffs, possibly. I really think 10 or 11 wins the division this year. I told the chat last night that it's starting to look like and shape up that only one team out of the East is going to win. It's only 2 weeks, but that's what we do here. We talk about everything. So it kind of seems like right now, as we sit here, with the Eagles not looking good right now, and Dallas looks good one week, not good the next week, and all everything's falling apart in one game. Pivotal week this week. You got to find a way to beat the Ravens. You cannot come back and lose to the Ravens. Technically, you can. I get what you're saying. Oh, it ain't at the end of the year. Technically, it's not. But if you want to do anything, you got to hold your ground. Stop the bleeding at home. You cannot lose 3 straight home games. Go out and give me a win. It's not like we're at the end of the season where, oh my God, the war of attrition, we're banged up. Stop it with the effing excuses. Go get a W this weekend. I don't care how it looks. I don't care how it's done. Go do it. Our offense could definitely score against the Ravens via the pass. We're not going to run the ball off the bat. You might be able to convert some 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2s. Your running stats are going to look very bad after this game. But if you win the game and you convert on those, you need to be 3rd and 1, you need to be 3rd and 3, worst case. You need to be like 3rd and short is what you need to do. And I would not be going for it on 4th down unless you have to. You do not want to give up field position against this team. Make them run the ball and pound it. They want to run the ball, the Ravens, and they want to set up play action. They want to have Lamar. You're going to spy Lamar. Maybe not every play, but you're going to spy Lamar. Let's not kid ourselves. Mike is going to be involved with the spy. Yes. I like the idea of Mike being the spy at times, because then he's not on the line of scrimmage. He can flow sideline to sideline. That's what I like. Mike to be that guy. Sometimes. Split time with overshow. You can't just have Mike lined up at the end, running into the line over and over and over again. No. So, that's where we're at. Go give me a win. If you give me a win, I feel really good. I'm rolling into MetLife next week feeling good. If we lose and we go to 1-2 and we have to go on Monday Night Football in New York, you can say whatever you want. It's Monday Night Football. Should we win? Yeah, but there ain't no guarantees. But if you got let's go. All right, everybody. I'm here. Game time is here. A short trip today. Don't forget my lunchtime chat. We got a couple new channel members. Just remember, I'm doing a giveaway. If we can get to 70 channel members by the Super Bowl, I'm giving away 2 authentic jerseys. I'm definitely giving away 1. We got 2 more channel members last night. Go back and watch the live, or at least turn it on. You'll see the link up in the chat or on my homepage. Hit that join button. I'll talk to you in lunchtime chat, 2:30, 3 o'clock.